Whenever you're ready.
Hi, welcome to Alexander's Corner. Today we have a very special guest. We're talking about a Buddhist shrine from 200 AD, and these are in fact marbles. They're the oldest shrine from north of India, and it's all about the life of the Buddha. Today's guest from France is Thomas Leblev, who has been in Tibet and actually knows more about the Buddha than I do. Thomas?
Yes, thank you, Alexander.
Pleasure.
So yeah, I've been several trips in Nepal and India because I was really interested in Buddhism. So here is actually the carvings of a stupa, and the stupa is a representation of the Buddha's mind. So it's a big monument rounded like this, and it represents the Buddha's mind. So usually the Buddhists, they turn around, we call it kora, they turn around the stupa, and they do like prayer aspirations, things like this, in order to reach nirvana, enlightenment.
I really want to reach enlightenment through my volunteering. I'm part of the China department with my boss Jessica Harrison-Hall, who taught me a lot about handling jade and learning about Buddhist history from Thomas and learning about stupas has really evolved my mind from being anxiety-ridden to being anxiety-free. I find that Buddhist knowledge is really useful in central London because it means I'm no longer anxious. And I wouldn't have known about any of this without Thomas, my amazing mentor who kept me sane through the meditation. I still meditate every day, and it has helped me a lot in my London life, and I give thanks to the Buddhists that they've given me that enlightened sense of self, which is really vital to live in modern life. You know, a bit of pause is amazing, but they're not pausing in this Alexander's Corner. We'll be delving more into enlightenment. We're in room 33B, the location is on the ground floor, and it's a wonderful shrine which is in fact called Marbles, because they're marbles from India, and this whole room is very special because it tells us a life about the Buddha, which Thomas knows a lot more than I do about.
Yeah, so should I go?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so first the birth of the Buddha, and then there's this next part of his life is his renunciation. So the Buddha was a prince Siddhartha, and he had all he wanted in his life. He was very rich. He had all his desires fulfilled. But then he realized that even if he had all this, he could die, he could be, have a disease. And so he tried to find a way out of this suffering and of the death. And that's how he renounced the realm he had. He renounced his worldly life, and he started meditation. Mm-hmm. And after that, he reached enlightenment. And after reaching enlightenment, he taught his teachings.
I really like the teachings of the Buddha, the 12 steps, I believe they are. And I used those in lockdown to really help me ease the stress away of the meditation and the anxiety, and I use it every day. And yeah, welcome to Alexander's Corner. If you want to know more about it, please do use the website, the British Museum Buddhist Collection. And thank you for listening. There will be many more talks on Buddhist meditation in the future, so please watch your space. Signing off.